Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you just introduce yourself.
My name is Ardhan Sundar Nayak. I am from Jaspur. I have completed my undergraduation and post-graduation from Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology from College of Agriculture in Agriculture. I love to spend my leisure period of time in kitchen gardening, and recently I got selected in Assistant Agriculture Officer through PSC and Agriculture Field Officer in Union Bank of India through IBPS.
Till now you have not joined anywhere else.
No, sir.
Waiting. Supposing you will be selected for OS, you need not join in another assignment.
No, sir, the appointment I have not get yet, sir.
Received so far.
Yes, sir.
What is kitchen gardening?
The kitchen gardening is growing vegetables, flowers, and plantation crops in a hierarchical manner in our backyard or in a land that besides our home to provide which can sustain our kitchen requirement of our home.
That means the somewhat essence, somewhat substance of your talk is what are required in the kitchen,
Yes,
those
sir.
vegetables you want to grow or you are growing in the vacant spaces adjacent to your house.
Yes, sir.
You are telling this.
Yes, sir.
How it will be helpful in your addictive job? How kitchen gardening
Yes, sir.
will be helpful? If you join in Odisha Agriculture Service, can it be helpful? Or what you have learned
Yes, sir.
from kitchen gardening, you think that these are the qualities that I have learned and this
Yes,
will be of immense help if I join in agriculture job.
We can got a management.
We can got,
We can get, sir,
we can get English, don't commit any mistake in English at least.
yes, sir. Sorry.
It is not desirable. At least there should not be any tense mistake.
Okay, continue.
So we can get a management from the kitchen gardening as we are growing various type of vegetables and flowers in our backyard. That is a small piece of land, and in growing population of our country, that is the remain there is a issue which is remain vigilant that growing population and fragmented land holding, in which aspect we can improve our agriculture to sustain the food security of our India and our country. And then in other aspect, how can we use the vacant spaces available in officials, offices and other homes, other places in a sustainable manner so that we can get optimum benefit from the available space. And
I am not asking that. I am asking you are in, whenever you are getting instead of leisure time, at that time you are spending your time in kitchen gardening.
yes, sir.
By doing kitchen gardening, by devoting your leisure time in kitchen gardening, what sort of things you have inculcated, imbibed, which may be helpful in your agriculture job? That I am asking. Number one, patience.
Patience. Yes, sir.
To grow a vegetable,
Yes, sir.
it cannot be done overnight. You cannot grow it overnight.
Yes, sir.
You cannot get the produce overnight.
Yes, sir.
So initially you have to plant a tree, you have to nurture it, you have to wait, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then only you will get.
Yes.
Supposing after getting the fruit, you found that this is not up to standard. Again what you are doing? You are again continuously making continuous effort. How to make it a good size, how to make it tastier.
Yes, sir.
So patience. Patience and determination
Yes.
to get the result. 2 to 3 points you can tell that these are the qualities, these are the things that I have marked, I have learned this, it will be of immense help if I join in the job.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have agriculture and anthropology.
Yes,
What
sir.
is Ice Age? Ice Age. It is taught in anthropology.
I see.
You have actually read it by yourself or you have been taught in university?
No, sir, I have read it by myself.
By yourself.
Yes, sir.
Evolution, Evolutionary theory, you
Yes,
must
sir.
have been taught. The NCRT, recently the NCRT have taken a decision to delete this chapter, evolutionary theory of Darwin,
Yes,
from
sir.
9th and 10th syllabus. Are you aware of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the issue? After that, what happened?
So I am not aware of that issue, sir.
You are not reading newspaper perhaps.
Yes, sir. I am reading, but I have forgotten that part,
This
sir.
this subject, it will relate to anthropology,
Yes, sir.
because till now, regarding the origin of the earth, regarding origin of the species, regarding origin of the universe, universally acceptability is evolutionary theory.
Yes, sir.
Evolutionary theory.
Yes,
Till
sir.
now, NCRT under UGC, University Grant Commission,
Yes, sir.
they have taken the decision and they have already discontinued it. What I have read.
Yes, sir.
So, after that, 1800 scientists, educationists, they have written a letter directly to UGC not to delete it and again to incorporate the same in the syllabus.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, without that, they have no answer at all to explain before the students regarding the origin of the universe, origin of the human species, Homo sapiens, development of Homo sapiens, Homo sapiens sapiens. What is Homo sapien and Homo sapiens sapien?
Homo sapiens is Homo sapiens is this original man, sir. Sapiens. But Homo sapiens only I am not
You are
aware.
not perhaps thorough in anthropology. Just you have taken the subject, memorized something and cleared in the written test. What I observe? The minimum, because this is a burning topic, NCRT has deleted this evolutionary theory. There must a question is expected to be asked to you on the evolutionary theory.
Yes, sir.
So you will go through it clearly.
Yes, sir. I will read about it.
Okay?
Yes.
You will look into it. You will check it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So recently Maharashtra there is some political crisis.
Yes,
I
sir.
think you are aware about it.
Yes, sir.
So the NCP has demanded removal of this rebel MLA.
Yes, sir.
On whose ground they can be removed? On whose law they can be removed?
Sir, in according to anti-defection law
Anti-defection law. What is
of
that anti-defection law?
10th schedule of our constitution, it says that when a MLA or MP rejects its party after getting ticket and we won the seat from that party, and after joining they change it to other party.
Defection.
It is the anti-defection, sir.
Who has the authority to remove them under anti-defection law?
Yes, sir. The Speaker of the House has the sole authority
Sole
to
authority.
disqualification.
Okay, that means suppose you are appointed as a Tahsildar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, at a place, and there is you have catch some sand.
Sand,
Sand,
sir.
illegal sand mine. Your authority, your superior,
Yes, sir.
sub-collector and DM, they say okay, let him go.
Yes, sir.
So you are about to impose some penalty, 15,000 or 1 lakh.
Yes, sir.
Just you are about 5 before 1 minute, the sub-collector call and say okay, let him go. So you impose or you just obey your order of your superior.
In this condition, as I am the authority to enforce the law at that place, so the on-ground plan will be mine. And if there is any question on sub-collector's order, then I can go to the upper level, the collector or district magistrate of the district, to say.
No, as a Tahsildar, your immediate subordinate superior is sub-collector.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Tahsildar. So sub-collector call you. Okay, let him go this time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sub-collector say you let him go this time. I will see. You just let him go. They're just about to impose 50,000 fine, and you know this is genuine.
Yes,
So
sir.
you just obey. As a subordinate, you should obey your superior's order.
Yes, sir.
So it is a very ethical dilemma. What will you do?
It is a moral dilemma. You are in a moral dilemmatic situation.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you will do, that will be wrong. Whatever you do.
Yes, sir.
Supposing you imposed 50,000 fine and you did not obey the orders of the sub-collector,
Yes,
then
sir.
you know it very well that he is your CCR giving authority.
Yes, sir.
And if he likes, he can murder your CCR.
Yes, sir.
This is one aspect of the story. And the second aspect of the story, if you leave him, supposing there are some sort of journalist who might be chasing him, or who might be chasing you, or
Yes, sir.
who will be an eye upon you, what the Tahsildar is doing. So in that situation, practically, it is one's conscience. We apply our own conscience. When we are Tahsildar, we see the situation, then we take the decision.
Yes, sir.
Supposing I imposed the fine and collected it, and later on sub collector told me, in spite of my warning, why did you take it? So my reply is, sir, there are some journalists who were also watching me. If I would have let them free, then definitely this would have been a news,
Yes,
which
sir.
would have ultimately scandalized the administration.
Sir, what will be the proper answer? I will go according to the law.
If you may go according to law, but there is every possibility that there are some vindictive officers who can take on some plea or other, they will murder your CCI. They have that power.
Sir, last
You may tell the collector. Ultimately, you may tell the collector. There is no guarantee that collector will support you. If collector supports you, then the supporter cannot do anything. Supposing collector did not support you, collector will remain inside of the sub-collector. So what will be
okay, sir, second
left to
situation,
you?
if he got some sand mafia and the MLA or MP call,
They call.
then what? He should obey or not? Not obey.
What we do,
Ah.
we observe the situation very meticulously. There are so many experiences we have.
Yes, sir.
So at that time, every situation we just look at, we
Yes, sir.
observe it. If the wind is against us, it is better not to do. It is better to remain silent and make them free. If the wind is in favor of us, then we collect.
Sir, what OPC expect? You should
OPC
go according to the law.
OPC, this such type of answers cannot be given before OPC members. If any sort of question will be put to you, no.
Yes, sir.
At that time, you will
Ah,
stick to
law.
it will stick to laws.
Yes,
So
sir.
that means that in that situation, and students should be one maintaining the ethics.
Ethics.
Yes.
Yes. Getting it, my point.
Yes, sir.
So if in OPSC, last year someone asked this question.
Yes,
So you
sir.
sure, sir, I will
Yes,
go
sir.
according to the law. Okay, I will go according to the law.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
From that perspective, from that angle, you will tell. You not to be selected. Don't tell that I am in a moral dilemma. No. Sir,
Yes, sir.
I will stick to the rules.
Ethics.
I will
Yes.
stick to the rules. Whatever the rules says, I will do it.
Yes, yes, sir. Correct.
That would be the correct answer.
Yes,
Yesterday we were discussing. Yesterday he told one fellow that there are three concepts. Yes, theist, atheist, agnostic in philosophy. This has been taught. If you are capable of explaining to the members that you are an atheist, then there is no problem. No, don't tell this. Before the board, if you want to be selected, tell them that yes, I am an atheist. I am a theist. Now there is the issue of uniform civil code.
Yes, sir.
Supposing in that question, I put this question to a particular person and he intervened and he told him that way. So he told that no, this is not rather possible. Because no, you from the academic point of view, if there is an academic discussion, you may give your view there. But whenever you are going to test the interview in the OPC, at that time you will tell, no sir, this should be implemented. It is the need of the hour. It should be legislated. Have you any idea?
Yes, sir.
Information
Yes,
code?
sir.
What is the current position?
So the current position, Law Commission of India,
Huh?
Law Commission,
Which law commission?
sir, 22nd.
27 law commission.
Yes, sir. 22nd Law Commission has put forward the application to the drafted law to all the stakeholders of our religious communities or tribe.
No, it has invited comments
Yes, sir.
from every citizen of the country, as well as it has also given a notice to recognized religious organizations.
Yes, sir.
After getting the feedback, then only they will give final recommendation to the government of India.
Yes, sir.
This will be the way of answering. ଟିକେ ହଚପଚ ହଉଛି କହିଲା ବେଳକୁ ଟିକେ ହଉନି କାହିଁ ତୋର ଅରିଜିନାଲ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ କୋଉଥିରେ ପାସ୍ କରିଛ?
Sir, agriculture.
Sir, agriculture.
ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର ଟିକେ ପଚାରିଲେ
So Ardhendu, you are from Jajpur district, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that Jajpur is prosperous in terms of your agriculture?
Yes, sir.
How come you substantiate this way?
So in Jaspur, we are mainly cultivating paddy in Kharif and sugarcane, and then in Rabi, we are mainly cultivating groundnut in various places. Major crop is groundnut, sir.
Three Kharif seasons you are, I think.
Yes.
Three you are growing seasons talking
Yes,
about.
sir.
Kharif,
Kharif,
Rabi and
Jed.
Zaid. Three are cultivating there in Jajpur.
No, sir, in not all places. Two seasons they are cultivating mainly, Kharif and Rabi. And in the belt of Baravati area, Jarka, Dharmasala block, they are mainly prosperous in vegetable growing area, sir.
Which river is flowing across Jajpur?
So in mainly, sir, Brahmani, Baitharani, and Kharasrata, and Genguti river, and Birupa.
Do you think that there was a mighty king and in ancient time,
Yes, sir.
Jajpur, who was paved the way for generating means I mean he taught the total Utkal as the way of your irrigation system. Do you think that Jajpur has and developed irrigations recently?
Develop irrigation,
Who
sir.
was that king particularly? Who paved the way first milestone of irrigations particularly?
I'm not remembering the name of king.
Jajati Kesari.
Jajati Kesari, yes, sir.
Daswasthamita Ghatta is there.
Yes, sir.
And he was the man who first made the foundation stone for this agriculture, right?
Yes, sir.
Achha. Regarding Jajpur, your agricultural prosperity, you are telling that Jajpur is well sufficient now to control to its own requirement, district requirement, and sending it up the search. You are telling the Baravati, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it sufficient?
So, in if you are looking at vegetable production, it is sufficient, sir. And in case of pulse, it is deficient because we are mainly growing in non-irrigated condition, black gram mainly, and green gram up to where the irrigation is available. But no arahar and chickpea there has been grown in Jajpur district. So it is a pulse deficient district, but
How could it can be overcome this one pulse deficiency? Pulse means you are telling arahar, gram, and your
tur dal
moong dal.
Yes, sir.
particularly. Which one is deficient in now? Pulses.
also it is deficient in moong, sir, moong and arahar. Who are most deficient in?
Do you think that your Jajpur is self-sufficient in your productivity, agriculture productivity? How you define productivity?
That productivity is production per unit land, unit acre.
What is the unit land? What unit? That unit is
Per hectare, sir. Production per
You
hectare,
have to
sir.
tell that one like per hectare.
Yes, sir.
So land holdings or land fragmentation is a major hindrance in India also.
Yes,
So
sir.
do you think that Jajpur is absolutely free from this your particular this land holdings?
No, sir, because
Farmers are not facing such problems or still facing problems in
still they are
terms of crops
facing.
and thistles.
Yes, sir. Still they are facing because in ancient time, in our forefather period, there are joint family concept. But when the joint education prevails and urbanization, industrialization, that leads to fragmentation of family too, which will become the nuclear families. Now we are getting much of nuclear families. Due to
Okay,
that,
fine. Now let me know. Okay, but let me know that how to increase the productivity now. Should we go for the process of your green revolution concept in Jajpur areas?
yes, sir. Now the scheme is conducting a BGRI scheme, bringing green revolution in Eastern India. That is also working in Jajpur district, and crop diversification is the main model should be adopted. And
What is crop diversification?
so the crop diversification is growing various type of crops in a unit acre of land that will provide us the different type of produce from a specific land. Like we are not in a specific product, we are cultivating more than 50% of our area to this we are contributing to a specific crop like paddy. But in crop diversification, we can grow arhar and green gram in kharif season also.
Crop diversification, okay. Crop diversification and crop rotation are same only?
No, sir. Crop diversification is growing different type of crop in a particular land in a given period of time. In crop rotation, we are growing different type of crops in a rotational manner. Like if we are growing paddy in kharif, then we will grow black gram or green gram, any type of pulses
Okay,
in
good.
rabi.
Let me know that what about your NPK fertilizers? Are you is it supporting more productivity, or suppose in case you are posted as you are representing your district as a Tahsildar posted there, so you will favor much to your green manures or your fertilizers? Which one to increase the productivity with respective seasons?
Sir, with respect to your seasons, so I will favor for green manuring, but it cannot be adopted in whole district because we can take it in a cluster approach manner, taking one or more cluster like hilly areas where there is a less prevalence of fertilizer and the soils are yet regaining their natural productivity status, fertility
I'm
status.
asking your district, Jajpur district.
Yes,
I'm not
sir.
asking total. Green menus just you have to tell ethical green menus को तमें बेसी माने तमरो district रे बेसी करिवो माने promote करिवो कि fertilizers को तो farmers को तो your
Yes, sir.
respective farmers can be teach accordingly.
Yes, sir.
Productivity increase करिया पे तमें कहाँ को करिवो?
Certainly green manuring, sir.
Green manuring.
Yes, sir.
But green manuring is a long term process. Why green manuring? Why you choose green manuring?
Because we are applying fertilizers, chemical fertilizers, pesticide from a very beginning of period to increase our production and productivity. That's why our soil lose its original fertility and productivity.
Okay.
That's why to regain it again and
What to regain? Soil health.
soil health and soil fertility, sir.
Yes, that has to be done.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
To regain this, we have to implement green manuring, and it is not a lengthy process. In green manuring, we can sow that like sun hemp before 45 days of our crop sowing period, and then we will incorporate it before flowering.
Okay, fine. You have an adequate knowledge about this one, but let me know. But green, if you, in terms of productivity, we are having huge populations. In
Yes,
India.
sir.
And so also Jajpur is one of the densest district in Odisha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in terms of people, your per square kilometer. What is density of population density of Jajpur?
Sir, according to 2011 census, it is 630 persons per.
36.
630, sir.
630.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
say now it is 700.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's say tentative figure. So do you think that to such a massive population, your green manure is well sufficient to increase the productivity?
No, sir.
Per hectare, suppose
Yes, sir.
per hectare there is when your particularly paddy is grown,
Yes, sir.
and it can yield, let's say 10 ton.
Yes, sir.
Okay, by using your fertilizers.
Fertilizer.
Calculations from.
Yes, sir.
You are particularly by using the fertilizers. When you use the green manures, of course it will be decrease or increase.
So in past 5 years, but 3 to 4 years, it will decrease the production. Then it will increase.
That
Sir,
is
with that.
there must be a food crisis in your district.
Yes, that's why we will take the cluster based approach, sir.
What is that?
Sir, the cluster based approach is taking some blocks or some GPs which are in hilly areas like Sukinda and Jaspur road areas where there is not more prevalence of fertilizer because there are many tribal populations. They are mainly producing shifting cultivation, which are mainly is a type of organic farming too. And in that areas we can take green because of less prevalence of chemical fertilizer, we can take a green manuring in that area. Then after 3 to 5 years, we will shift adjacent clusters.
Okay, that means a balanced approach. Accordingly, you have to use both the things.
Yes,
okay. Sir. Okay. Let me know. What do you think that the Kaliya Yojana is well sufficient in doing good in Odisha? Kaliya Yojana, as per our CM, what do you think?
Yes, it is doing good, sir, because it is a income augmentation scheme. It is provides pre-sowing support to the farmers to buy the agricultural seed like seeds, fertilizers.
But now the reason cases are coming, people are not working well in their farmland. They are just waiting to how the money come to their account.
Yes,
So, by other demographic side, they are getting lazy in terms of fighting that one. Do you think that it's a reverse effect of this one, or it cannot be dealt meticulously, properly? I'm asking the critical aspect.
Yes, sir. In grassroots level, we should spread awareness about the scheme and about agriculture mainly to read with this situation, sir. And
So one being an tahsildar in that particular areas, you have to what stand you have to take in that to check this adverse impact of Kaliya Yojana. People are getting lazy over this one. How are you going to address the blocks?
yes, sir. The one thing with us is cannot manipulate the scheme, but we can manipulate the mind of the people with the awareness that recently GOVT has closed the wheat that is provided in PDS to the households, and we can say yes, the rice may be stopped by the government. And
No, don't stretch too long. Just you have to say that one. People has to take the awareness
Yes,
that
sir.
these monies are for your generations to improve.
yes, sir.
Okay, unless and if you do not do hard work, things will not work.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so money is for a short term, but with this money you can go for triplicate your resources.
Yes.
That way you have to understand and you have to address to the block level sarpanch or panchayats. In this way things will work.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Above all, what you feel yourself, what is your performance today? 50-50, 60-40, in your opinion.
Yes, sir. It is.
Now we three, we have interacted with you on so many aspects.
Yes, sir.
You just think of yourself, the reply that you have given.
Yes, sir.
If you will be asked to make your own assessment out of 100, how much you will give?
60 to 65. Sir.
It will be 50 to 55.
Yes.
So you have potentiality, you have the capability to answer. Whatever answers you know, you are telling in a very smooth way. But whatever you do not know, you are trying to block. If you do not know practically ABC of a particular thing, please don't block, because those persons who will be in the dais, they will be easily catch hold of your neck.
Yes, sir.
If you do not know, say that, sir, I do not know, or I have forgotten, I am unable to recall.
Yes, sir.
This is the way, this is the polite approach that you can do.
Don't try to answer all the questions because if you do not know properly what sir said, then you have to say that okay sir.
In a polite way,
Yes, sir.
so that it will touch their heart.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir. With a sorry.
Sir, I have forgotten.
I am unable to recall.
Unable to
Yes, sir.
Best will be I am unable to recall. I had read that, but just at this moment I am unable to recall.
So we
Instantly.
can understand.
ଆମେ ଯେମିତି ପାଟିରେ କହୁନେ ଏସବୁ ଅଗଜୁବରେ କଥାଟା ଅଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ବେଳେ କହୁନେ ସେମିତି ଆଉ
Yes,
But our knowledge perspective ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଅଛି.
ଅଛି।
Anthropology ଟିକେ କମ ଅଛି.
ଆନ୍ଥ୍ରୋପୋଲୋଜି କମ୍ ଅଛି। ଆନ୍ଥ୍ରୋପୋଲୋଜିରେ ସ୍ପେସିଫିକାଲି ତମେ ଡାର୍ୱିନିଆନ୍ ଥିଓରି ପଢିବ, ଏନସିଇଆରଟି କଥା ଯୋଉ କହିଲି
Yes, sir.
ସେଟାକୁ ତମେ ଭଲ ଭାବରେ ପଢିବ।
ବେସିକ ଜିନିଷ ତ ପଢିକି ଯିବ ନା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା, sir.
ତମେ ତ ଏନସିଇଆରଟି କଥା ଜାଣିଥାନ୍ତ, ମୁଁ ତ ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟ ତମେ ଜାଣିନ କେମିତି? ଆନ୍ଥ୍ରୋପୋଲୋଜି ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ,
ହଁ।
କରେଣ୍ଟ ନ୍ୟୁଜ,
ହଁ।
Yes.
You are supposed to.
It-
That will be your first option is your second option.
ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଆନ୍ଥ୍ରୋପୋଲୋଜି।
Important. Agriculture is okay. Anthropology ଟିକେ ଧ୍ୟାନ ଦିଅ. Basic ଜିନିଷ ଜାଣ ଯୋଉଟା ସାର୍ ପଚାରିଲେ. Basic
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଜିନିଷ ନ ଜାଣିଲେ ତମର କହିବ। ମୁଁ ତ ତମକୁ ଏଇନା ଲାଲ କିଲ୍ଲା
କେତେ କଥା ଅଛି, ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ହଜାର କଥା ପଚାରିପାରିବ ଜଣେ ଚାହିଁଲେ, କିନ୍ତୁ ତମ ମେନ୍ ପାଠ ହଉଛି ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚରାଲ ଇକୋନୋମିକ୍ସ। How agriculture is different from agricultural economics?
Yes, sir.
In agricultural economics, what are the subjects or what are the elements on which emphasis is put on? ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ବହୁତ କଥା ଅଛି।
Yes, sir.
ଅଧଘଣ୍ଟା ହେଲାଣି ବୋଲି ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛୁ, ସେଥିଲାଗି ମୁଁ କହିଲା ଏତିକି ଥାଉ, ତମେ ତମର ନିଜେ ଟିକେ ଆସେସ୍ କର, ତମର ଇଂଲିଶ ସ୍ପିକିଂ ଆବିଲିଟି ଆଉ ଟିକେ ବଢେଇଲେ ଭଲ ହବ।
Yes, sir.
ଯୋଉଠି ତମେ ଦେଖୁଛ ଯେ ଇଂଲିଶ କହିଲେ ଫମ୍ବଲ କରିବାର ସମ୍ଭାବନା ଅଛି, ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ ବେଟର ଟୁ ସ୍ପିକ୍ ଇନ୍ ଓଡ଼ିଆ।